Hello and welcome back to another video. So, we are doing a brand new series that is going to be called, this series is going to be called Coaster World, where the only types of rides we're going to have is just coasters. Because in the other park, every so often, like we'll have a track ride or something like that. This is going to be only coasters. And I may go a bit excessive on this thing. I have a tendency to go a bit excessive. Now, usually it'll take me about, I think, now, reason why the, I'm gonna be truthful with you guys, and the main reason why the main reason why I'm doing this is because what I'm planning for our ultimate theme park. What I'm planning is I like there was something I did. I did something kinda wrong. So like I so I w- In my original thing I had like this crazy idea, but but I just got like a super good idea for the park, but the thing is I'm gonna have to remodel the entire ride. So it probably would have, and then I would have had to like do a whole lot of like carving out of stuff. Then also I would have had to in that episode also finish the building. Cause I decorated it a little bit more, not really much though, but I would have to finish the building, so it would probably be about 3 hours, and I just honestly did not have enough time. Did not have enough time in the slightest. So, yeah, I'm really sorry about that. But as I said, this is later on, you're gonna notice that I go a bit excessive with these two. So, the goal for this one, this ride was supposed to be like a excuse me. It was supposed to be like these two roller coasters would kind of be in sync, but not really. Like how they would have something crazy going on, and then like the tracks would kind of like overlay, and I get that aspect pretty good. It's just I just kind of went like way overboard on it, and you'll see why probably in about 10 minutes. You'll like I went like there's excessive, and then there's what I did. And I would put it in something I was going to do, then I backed away from was excuse me, making the two coasters. I was gonna make them go at the same time, because there's a thing in the game where like this coaster won't go till this coaster goes, but they'll go at the exact same time. And I was gonna do that, but uh I kind of went overboard with cuz I kind of went like a very overboard with the one that that I'm editing with right now. I went way too overboard, and it would not be in sync. The other people would be waiting forever just for it to get just waiting and waiting. So yeah, this and I and if you have any suggestions for names for the coasters, I gave them a name, but they're not permanent. You can if you guys want, we can change the names. But like the main thing I wanted to have with this coaster was just these coasters like overlapping kinda. What I wanted was for the coasters to kind of be entangled like many pieces of spaghetti, like just like a whole lot of kind. You know how spaghetti, like it'll be all curled up, on different pieces of spaghetti. That's kind of what I was going. That's kind of what like I was kind of trying to get away from, but mm, like I was trying to have that as the main element. Since this is at a excuse me. So since this is at a such a high like speed, and like if you I'm going to make a whole nother episode. Uh I'm going to make excuse me. I'm gonna make two other episodes. They're gonna be really short, but it's I'm going to make two other episodes where uh where one episode will be I ride one of those. I ride one ride, but then I'll ride the other ride because and or maybe I'll do that in one episode. I don't know. I'll probably do it in two episodes. If I'm being honest, I'll probably do it in two episodes. But anyways, so I'll just have it where I kind of like record myself doing these two I'll sorry. So I will I'm can't I'm trying to I can't I'm I can't speak. But I'll record one episode of riding one ride, then the other episode I'm riding the other ride. I think that would be pretty cool. And so, cause and it'll be at normal speed. There'll be no voiceover, nothing. It'll just be the raw gameplay. And it's something that's kind of annoying. Well, it's not necessarily annoying, but it's something kind of interesting. So I have so I can So I have it where I'll wait like 5 hours just for the video to go up, but like I'll wait during that time because I'll have it be like at 60 frames because I would put it at 240, but YouTube only caps at 60 frames. But like you could literally watch it in 4K if you have a good enough computer and at 60 frames, so that's really cool. And now sometimes with this way, it kind of like the recording kind of like it won't be exactly 4K, or like it won't look as good as it's supposed to because it's in 4K. It's not gonna look as good, but that's just because on how it's kind of like made. And I'm trying I don't even know what I'm saying, but like it's because on how fast the thing's having to record it. It's taking like a 1.5 hour or so recording session and making it into 20 minutes. So it's having to make all that stuff like go a whole lot faster. And since I'm using a computer that's not necessarily made for to have stuff like that happen, it's just a problem. So, but with that, since it's only gonna be like since there's probably gonna be only be like a max of 5 minute video, it will be really cool because they're not gonna be like too long because the video won't be too long, so it shouldn't take too long to upload. And then not only that, but ooh, excuse me. But not only that, but what was I saying? I have no idea. I was just going on a tangent, and then I forgot what my tangent was about. Uh, trying to think. But hmm. uh, Will I ever remember what I was thinking about? We will never know. Oh yeah, since I'm going at a normal speed, you guys will be able to actually be able to watch it in 4K, not have it should not have a little bit like less graphics, like, and it's pretty good graphics, but but like when I try like if I look at an actual 4K video versus that, it's more like 140 or so, like 1440 or so pixels, and that like that's really good, but like it's supposed to be in 4K, you know. But anyways, my tangent over because my tangent is going on for way too long. Uh, Something I find funny was during the making of this coaster, something that happened to me like at least at like 5 times was when I was about to click on, like when I would hit the done, I was like, okay, I'm gonna click on this, but then I would be like, wait, no, that's not right. And the thing that I managed to do to make sure that like whatever coaster I would click on is one would be a whole lot would be a whole lot redder. Like one is a little bit redder than the other on how it looks. So yeah. And oh yeah, right and what happened there was like I didn't have enough speed, so I sadly just didn't work out so good. But now there is one part that I'm super sad about myself having to do was where I think actually for both of them I had to put a second chain lift, cuz like putting in two chain lifts, like unless if it's supposed to be like that, like I always feel bad when I have like a coast, like I always feel like it's not a good coaster when I have to make it where, like when I make it and then the things like hey, we lost too much speed, we have to put in another chain lift. Like unless if it's like normally like you're going up a mountain, like say like you're on the Mount Everest ride, or like I like to call it the Yeti ride, but like uh say you're on like the Mount Everest ride at Disney or whatever, and then like say there's an extra chain lift or something like that. Say there's just an extra chain lift somewhere. Then that's basically what would happen. Oh yeah, that part that you just saw, that's probably like my favorite part of the entire ride. Was probably that part right there. Cause you'll be able to see it when I actually post the other video on the other video just ride the other two videos on just riding those rides. In one of those, you on on that one, whatever it's, I can't speak, but like whatever coaster that was, uh, whatever the coaster was for that, that's really cool because as you'll see in that video is what happens is so you go down, but then you start to flip, but you're underground, and for all you know, you could be you could be forward because that's when you flip. Sorry, I hit my mic. I'm sorry. But anyways, but then when you come up, you start to flip again, and really you just kind of like sideways when you came up, but it looks like you're flat. But then it looks like you're upside down. It's really cool. It's hard to describe it in words. You'll have to really see it when I make that video. I'm trying to go like on a tangent without going on a tangent. Like I want to have I want to have something that I can like talk about for a very long time, so I don't run out of ideas. But the same thing is, if I go on a tangent, that could cause some controversy. So, eh, I don't know. But the sad thing is about that one of the saddest things though is that I spent probably about, actually no, I didn't spend that long on it. I was about to talk about how I'm super sad about having to delete that one ride that the one ride that we actually have in our park. I was about to talk about how sad it is that I have to delete it, but now that I think about it, not necessarily. I only spent like max 30 minutes, so it shouldn't be too bad, and I'm gonna make it a whole lot better anyways. Like if I already had it like fully decorated, that would make me sad. But guess what? That's not happening. It's not fully decorated. It'd be kind of weird if it was actually already fully decorated. Now I hate building underground though because on how the camera system works. It's like I think it when you have the cinematic mode on, which is I think the main thing that you're supposed to do. Uh it goes up or down depending on where your mouse is, where the mouse is. But the thing is, I don't want to I kind of don't necessarily want to have the I'll have it in the middle of the screen, but like but like since but like for some reason it'll go down instead of just going forwards. So it's just kind of annoying when building underground, but I've gotten better at it. And I don't know what the next coaster I'm gonna build is. I think maybe in this park maybe I was gonna say an X dimension, but no, that's probably way too. I don't know, maybe an X dimension. Actually, no, I'll do that later on in this series because that's like a celebr. I got an also something that you may have noticed was there. I don't really have any scenery, and that's because I don't really plan on having a whole lot of scenery for this. Like I'm not, this park isn't to decorate and make it look all like super cool and whatnot. This park is more of just to like all this park is supposed to be is to have really cool coasters. All it is supposed to have super dope coasters. Even if those coasters don't have a lot of scenery, it still doesn't matter. They're it doesn't matter if they don't have a lot of scenery or not. It's just they're just gonna be really cool coasters because a lot of coasters. Sorry, I hit my mic again. Because a lot of coasters don't really have that much scenery. Like maybe for the queue, but like it's kind of hard to put like a whole lot of scenery unless if it's like very themed to it. Like unless you're making like an Aerosmith or whatever. Cause like Aerosmith is really kind of themed. It's really good at making the theme and whatnot. But most is just the coasters, so that's kind of what I'm gonna go for. Like maybe every like 10 episodes, I'm gonna make that will be, and I will make an X dimension. That would be really cool. Every 10 episodes, just making a really cool X dimension. Cause also, I feel like that's probably the hardest coaster in the game to make if you want to make it good. Because one, you have to make a good coaster, like that's all simple. But then there's the stuff of flipping the chairs around. It's a really cool concept. I think they actually are. I think those are in real life. Like it's a really cool concept, but like it's just like, but like you have to have it like kind of like perfect for it to work. So yeah. Oh, this part now it took I genuinely spent probably about 3 minutes on that. I know it doesn't seem like that, but I honestly probably spent about genuinely like 3 minutes on that. And I know that doesn't sound like a lot either, but actually, now that I think about it, it probably was. And that's not a long time. I spent 3 minutes. That was so dumb of me. Yeah, I spent 3 minutes. Ha ha ha. I'm so sad now. Oh yeah, something I forgot to do was when making this thing. As you see, I have that restaurant over there. I was planning on you're only allowed to have like 10 at a time. So I was originally going to make it so where I was originally gonna make it since I can only have 10 and I had like 30. I was gonna put like 3 extra things down, but I forgot to do that. So all I have to do is path up these this all I have to do now is just path up this last coaster, and that should be the main thing of the video done. That should mostly be it. So, excuse me. But yeah, that should mostly be it. So I'm currently recording this around midnight because Labor Day, Labor Day weekend. That's really cool. Like I'm currently recording this around midnight. You're probably gonna see this probably around morning because a lot of that like the since like it's most like the ride is mostly made out of wood, then it has that metal somewhere, but like since it requires a whole, instead of having like two support beams, instead it has like a million support beams, and that kind of makes it laggy. So you may see this, but so this may post by tomorrow. This may post at 3 p.m. the next day. This may post in 2 hours. I have no idea. Also, the main problem is after waiting that like 3-4 hours that it takes for the videos to process, then I have to put it over on YouTube, and then YouTube has to process it for about 2 hours, maybe even three. So that's just great. So I'm pretending to be in line, and accidentally click on the thing. So yeah, that's the end of the video.